Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tower of God New World. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the two brand new ignition weapons, the Doris set and the Raihanna set, and I'm basically going to discuss with you guys on how to use these sets and which characters benefit from these two brand new ignition weapons. But before I get started on the video, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and also turn on post notification bells so that you guys can always stay tuned as I'm posting videos. I really appreciate it. And if you guys are new here on the channel, I have a Discord server, so if you guys are interested, you can join the server by going to my channel description to the server link there, and I'll also post a server link in the comment section down below. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's hop right into the video. So if we head on over to the secret floor, I click it right here. We have the two brand new sets, the Doris and the Raihanna set. So far, these two sets, I'm going to say it right now, the Doris set is way better than the Raihanna set, and the reason why is because when we read the Doris set, it is a universal ignition weapon for almost every single support character in the game. And the reason why is because you get like a 30 max swiftness increase to the character who's using this set. So when we look at the 2-piece set effect, it says the wielder's swiftness increases by 10 until the end of the battle. So for the 2-piece set effect, right off the bat, you're getting a permanent additional 10 swiftness as soon as you enter the battle, which is really good. And then when we look at the 4-piece set effect, it says Doris grants a barrier equal to 200% of her wielder's attack to all of their allies in the back row for 10 seconds at the start of the battle, increasing the wielder's swiftness by 20 while the barrier is active. So for the 4-piece set effect, you are going to grant your back row allies barrier that is equal to the wielder's attack. So this set is going to be really good for support characters who scale off of attack. So right off the bat, this ignition weapon right here is perfect for Ron May because Ron May scales off of attack. So that's the reason why this set is going to be really good for support characters who scale off of attack. And then it says in the back row for 10 seconds at the start of the battle, increasing the wielder's swiftness by 20. So while the barrier is active, your wielder is going to get an additional 20 swiftness. This only happens when the barrier is active. After the 10 seconds is up, the swiftness is going to go away. So you're basically getting 30 swiftness for 10 seconds. And then once the 10 seconds are up, you're only going to get 10 swiftness because of the 2-piece set effect. So that's pretty much how this set works. So right off the bat, this ignition weapon is pretty simple and easy to understand. And that's why I feel like this set is going to be really good for support characters. Now, when we move on to the next set, the Raihanna set. Now, the Raihanna set, I feel like this ignition weapon, it's really, how can I say it? The 2-piece set effect is good, but the 4-piece set effect is kind of mid. And the reason why it's kind of mid is because when we look at the 2-piece set effect, you get an additional 20%. You get a permanent attack increase by 20% until the end of the battle. So as soon as you enter the battle, you get a permanent attack boost, which is 20%. Now, when we look at the 4-piece set effect, it says Raihanna's ambition. Now, Raihanna's ambition is basically an effect that the 4-piece set effect can provide to your wielder. It says Raihanna's ambition activates when the wielder enters battle and remains until the first attack lands. So this ambition effect, this effect can only last until the wielder lands an attack. And I feel like that's the main reason why this 4-piece set effect is kind of mid, because this effect is going to activate as soon as you enter the battle, but it's going to deactivate when you land an attack. So that right off the bat, that sounds kind of bad. So let's continue. It says ambition grants the wielder immunity to status effects, and the wielder's next attack is guaranteed to land with the 300% increase to their attack. The target is then silenced for 3 seconds. Additionally, the wielder becomes immune to status effects for 2 seconds when the ambition effect ends. So when we look at this whole set effect as a whole, the beginning part when it says that it only activates until the wielder lands an attack, that part is just bad. But when we continue, it says that additionally, the wielder becomes immune to status effects for 2 seconds when the ambition effect ends. So if your wielder lands an attack and then the ambition effect goes away, you're going to get an immune to status effects for 2 seconds after the ambition effect ends. I feel like that is really good, because if this wasn't part of the 4-piece set, the 4-piece set will basically be useless besides the silence for 3 seconds, and that's pretty much it. Because I feel like the part that really ruins this 4-piece set effect is remains until the first attack lands. Like, this basically states that this set, the 4-piece set effect, can only work on characters who don't attack enemies. Because when we look at Ranmei's kit, Ranmei, she can basically, once their HP is below 100%, she's going to change her focus on attacking her enemies to now healing her allies. She won't do normal attacks at all. So I feel like the 4-piece set effect, it can only work on characters like Ranmei, because Ranmei, she won't attack the enemy, so the ambition effect is going to last for a pretty long time. So what I'm basically saying is that this set, the 4-piece set effect, it can only work on characters who don't attack enemies. If you're trying to use this on a character who attacks enemies, then chances are the only thing you're going to gain from this 4-piece set effect is immune to status effect for 2 seconds, and that's it. That's the only thing you're going to gain from this ambition effect, and that's literally it. So that's why I'm saying I feel like the Raihanna ignition weapon, the 4-piece set effect is mid, because it only works on, you know, specific characters who don't attack enemies. But if you're using the 2-piece set effect, 2-piece set effect is actually good, especially for DPS characters, because you get that additional attack increase. So my tip for you guys is, if you're planning on using the Raihanna set, here's how you should use this set. Only use the 4-piece set effect on characters who don't attack enemies. If you're planning on using this on characters who actually attack enemies, don't use the 4-piece set effect, because the only thing you're going to gain from this 4-piece set effect is immune to status effects for 2 seconds, and that's pretty much it. So what you should do is you should only use the 2-piece set, and then you should pair up that 2-piece set effect with like another set. Let's say if you're trying to use the Raihanna set on a DPS character, use the 2-piece set effect, which gives additional attack, and then pair it up with, let's say, now if you look at the eel set, you can pair it up with the 2-piece set, the eel set bonus, which gives the wielder attack speed increased by 20 until the end of battle. So you get additional attack speed, and you also get additional attack. So using the Raihanna 2-piece set effect and pair it up with another ignition weapon 2-piece set effect is really good, because you're getting more value from that. So that's pretty much my take on the Raihanna set. I feel like the 4-piece set effect, it's just not that good, to be honest. It's kind of useless on characters who attack enemies. So like the 4-piece set effect, it only works on Ranmei, because Ranmei, she won't attack enemies if your ally's HP is below 100%. Because if we go back, I'm going to show you guys, if we go back to Ranmei and then we look at her skill, I'm pretty sure it's right here. I think it's somewhere around her on her kit. I can't find it, but I think it's this one. It says once their HP is below a certain percentage, she is going to focus on healing those allies instead of attacking the enemy. So it says it right here. Ranmei will use basic attacks to heal the ally for 100% of her attack instead of attacking enemies. So that the Raihanna 4-piece set effect would only work on a character like Ranmei, and that's pretty much it, because she won't attack the enemy. So those are the 2 ignition weapons. Now I'm going to go ahead and showcase you guys the ignition weapon. Now the number 1 characters I want to showcase the ignition weapons with is, of course, Ranmei, because the swiftness set really works on her. And then I'm also going to showcase the 2-piece set Raihanna set with the 2-piece Doris set on Vespa. Now if we look at Vespa right here, I'm using the 2-piece Doris set and also the 2-piece Raihanna set. Now this is the thing though, we have the swiftness increase right here. Actually no, not Vespa, we have the lifesteal. I feel like you definitely want to put the 2-piece Doris set on a character like Rachel, and then the 2-piece Il set on Rachel as well, so that she could get that additional attack speed and also additional attack. That wouldn't be too bad. But for the Raihanna set, it wouldn't be like, if you want to use Raihanna set, like I said, you can use it on a DPS character, but the thing that you really have to worry about is survivability. So you want to use it on a character who's really good at survivability, so that you don't have to really focus on, you know, evasion, barrier and stuff like that. So A character that would really be good with the Raihanna set would be a character like Yiwa. You put the 2-piece Raihanna set on Yiwa, and then you put the 2-piece ill set on Yiwa so that you can get that additional attack speed boost. So let's head on over to trial area, and not trial area, Guardian Test. And the first character that I'm going to showcase in Guardian Test is going to be Ron May. So let me go ahead and remove Gusting, you, and then let's put in Ron May. The set that Ron May is going to use is the Doris set. That's the set that she's going to use, as you guys can see. So let's go ahead and put you in, and then in the bottom right here, we're gonna put in, let's just put in Evan Kell, and then up here we can put in, I'll just say Huarun up here for now. And then in the bottom right here, we can probably put in Bomb, so that Bomb can increase the energy. And let's go ahead and test it out. All right, so you guys can clearly see that the swiftness set on Ron May is really good. 34 million healing, that is crazy. And look at her damage as well, doing around like 19 million damage. She literally one-shotted Rack. That was insane. So the swiftness set is really good on Ron May. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and switch up the Doris set for Ron May. We're gonna put on the Raihanna set, and I'm gonna show you guys how mid the 4-piece set effect is on Ron May. So let's go ahead and switch it out. Now if I could swap, I already locked this artifact set, so we're gonna be good. So let's go ahead and equip that, and let's go ahead and swap in this set right here. All right, and then let's put this on, and then let's put, do we even have, okay, we have one right here, nice. So let's put I think effect hit would be pretty good. Let's put that on. So right now we have the full 4-piece Raihanna set effect, and let's go ahead and see how good her performance can be with this set. All right, so you guys can clearly see that the performance between the two ignition weapon, you guys can clearly see that the Doris set is way better than the Raihanna set, because Ron May, like as soon as the battle would start, Ron May would immediately cast the 4-piece set effect for the Raihanna. She would immediately cast it. But the thing is, the ambition effect will only last for like 2 seconds or 3 seconds. So that's why I said the only thing that you're gaining from that 4-piece set effect is pretty much the status immunity, and that's pretty much it. That's the only thing you're gaining from that set. Other than that, you're not really gaining anything from the 4-piece set effect. The only thing you're gaining from this set is that additional attack boost and the status effect immunity, and that's it. So overall, I feel like these two ignition weapons, they have potential for sure, but I'll say that the Doris set is going to be really good for support characters, because it's going to allow you to use your active skill and also special skills more often, versus the Raihanna set, you're only getting an attack boost and status immunity effect that's lasting for 2 seconds, and honestly the 2 seconds is not even that long. So the Doris set has way more potential, has way more usage than the Raihanna set. So like I said, if you want to use the Raihanna set, only use the 2-piece set effect and then pair it up with another ignition weapon, and you're going to get a lot of value from that. But maybe later on in the future, we're going to get a character that's going to mostly attack, not attack enemies, but we're going to probably get a character in the future that's only going to heal up allies. Like they're not going to attack the enemy at all. Who knows? If we end up getting a character like that in the future, then the Raihanna set will be really good for that character. But as of to right now, that set is only good for characters who don't attack enemies, because the 4-piece set effect will only last for like 2 seconds or 3 seconds, because the wielder is going to automatically attack the enemy. So that's pretty much the two brand new ignition weapons in the game. Now before I end the video, I have around like 50 summon tickets, and we are literally close to that SSR plus pity. So let's go ahead and pop these summons. Now I really want to get Data Uric Masno so that I can test him. Now I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people said that Data Uric Masno is kind of mid, so I'm kind of worried, but I just want to test him to see, you know, how good he is. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. So let me go ahead and pop these summons. I just want to get Data Uric so I can just test him and just get this all over with. All right, did we get an SSR there? I didn't really see that. Nah, we didn't get an SSR there. Okay, come on. Honestly, if we don't get an SSR, that's fine. I'm just trying to get to that SSR plus pity. I mostly want Blood Road. That's what I really want, because Blood Road is really good. Oh, we got a fake out. Okay, I need to see that Blood Road. Who's this? Gia, not bad. I'll take it. I'll take a Gia copy. Let's go ahead and skip that. All right. Oh, here we go. All right, so this is going to be a double. Oh, it's a triple. Okay, nice. We'll take the triple. I think this is Kun Agüero. Yeah, it's Kun Agüero. Okay, let's go ahead and skip that. Ooh, and that is, I think that's a Ron May. Yep, it's a Ron May right there. We'll take it. Nice, and hopefully the next one is a Blue Road. I'll take the Blue Road. I think that's Blue Road. Nice. Yo, that was a good pull. That was a really good pull. The 3 characters that I mostly wanted, we got them. So that's actually pretty solid. We'll take that. All right. We're just a few summons away. Come on. Can we get a fake out here? All right, no fake out. Fair enough. All right, here it is. SSR plus pity. And then after this, I'm just going to save up for the next character. I'm mostly saving up my Suspendum for the collab event, but for my summon tickets, the normal summon tickets, I'm just going to save that for the next character. All right, here it is. SSR plus. Can we get Data Uric Masno? Let's see. All right, if we can actually get him, then you guys should be able to see a test video from him. Come on. Another Evan kill. Unbelievable. You guys already know that Evan kill, she's broken on my account. All right. Oh no, we're not gonna get him. Gusting. Okay, I'll take the Gusting. Actually, that's 3 green stars on Gusting. Not bad at all. We'll take that. All right, so that's pretty much the video. Overall, like I said, Doris set has way more potential than the Raihanna set. Raihanna set will only work on characters who don't attack enemies. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and put your thoughts down below in the comment section what you guys think overall. I appreciate you all, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.